Your next trig identity is actually even easier to solve or prove. And this is going to be the other question on your test. The last page of your test, you're going to prove that first one, and you're going to prove this one. To prove this, you need Pythagorean theorem. And for that, I'm going to need a right triangle. So draw your right triangle again, and then write Pythagorean theorem. Make sure you label your sides. And what does Pythagorean theorem say? So write that down. Don't wait for me and then copy it. That doesn't do you any good, because you're going to have to do this yourself. So your first step for proving either one of these identities is to draw your right triangle and label it. For the first one, you write the sine, cosine, tangent. For this one, you write the Pythagorean theorem. It's not hard to remember. Now there's an easy step. Divide everything by c squared. Does everybody understand I'm dividing this side by c squared and this side by c squared? I'm just doing basic algebra. That becomes a common denominator, so I'm just going to separate it out. It's always a good idea to do that. It's kind of like distributing. I'm going to divide by c squared. Now a squared over c squared is the same as a over c quantity squared, like this. And this is b over c quantity squared. And what's this?
1.
What's another way to write a over c? What do we call that? Sine of a, isn't it?
Yeah.
And this is cosine of a, isn't it? This is the sine of a squared. And this is the cosine of a squared. Interesting. When you square the sine and you square the cosine and add them together, you always get 1. Just like I said up here. Now, I want you to notice something. Does everybody see that I put the square outside of the parentheses here? What we don't want to do is you don't want to get this thing right here. This means the same as this. It's not the same as this. Does everybody see this is taking the sine of x squared? So to eliminate having to write parentheses all the time, because you'd always have to write the parentheses if you want to write that, we just put it in the middle to indicate that it's the sine we're doing twice, not the x squared. Everybody clear on that? This means this one, not that. Okay? It's just an easier way to write it. That way we don't have to write parentheses. Everybody see why it's true? Can you see that I could do the same thing with b? This would be the cosine of b. This would be the sine of b. And when you square them both, you get 1. Good to go? All right, you need to be able to prove both of those. And we need to use them to show some other trig identities.